This is an overview of the Organics Diversion URO requirements for food permitted businesses in the City of Austin, provided by Austin Resource Recovery, a department of the City of Austin. The Universal Recycling Ordinance, abbreviated as URO, affects all commercial properties in the City of Austin. There is an organics diversion requirement of the URO that affects all food permitted businesses. This ordinance supports Austin's zero waste goals. Who is responsible for meeting the requirements of this ordinance? Both the property owner and/or business manager are responsible for ensuring their commercial business is within compliance of the Universal Recycling Ordinance. It is also important to work closely with your waste haulers and custodial teams, if applicable, to meet the following ordinance requirements. What do I need to do to meet the URO requirements? You must submit your plan. You must turn in your online organics plan to the City of Austin every year starting October 1st. Typically, the person who oversees your organics program would submit the organics plan. Use your waste bill, invoices, or contract to enter your service levels and report any changes to your waste services from previous years. We recommend you plan ahead and set a recurring calendar reminder to submit your plan each year. You can check if a plan has been submitted for your property on the City of Austin's Open Data portal. A link to submit your online organics plan and for the Open Data portal is in the description of this video below. You must offer an organics diversion program at your business. There are many ways to divert organics from the landfill. Organics waste includes anything derived from a living organism. Examples are food waste, food-soiled paper and cardboards, paper towels, as well as brush, plant trimmings, and yard waste. There are a variety of organics diversion programs you could offer. Some options include donate to food rescue organizations, feed animals, compost, or alternative diversion methods. You may offer one option or a combination of options to divert organic waste. We will discuss these different program options in more depth a bit later in this video. Convenient access. You must ensure employees have easy access to your organics diversion program. All outdoor organics containers, like a compost service container, must be within 25 feet or less of landfill containers. For other organics diversion options like food donation or feeding animals, clearly communicate your collection location with your team and provide convenient access. It should be just as easy for someone to divert organics material as it is for them to throw it in the landfill trash. Convenient access to all waste streams helps to reduce the risk of contamination and increase program participation. Work with your program partners or waste hauler or haulers on proper container placement and collection locations to meet this requirement. Post signs. The URO requires that you post informational signs written in at least 2 languages for employees, residents, and commercial tenants. Your signs must include labels for the type of waste stream, for example, organics or compost, recycle, and landfill. And it must list what type of materials are accepted. Signs are required on all indoor collection stations or bins placed in common areas. Signs are required on all outdoor containers and carts. Work with your program partners, waste hauler, or haulers to post signs and decals on your outdoor collection containers. Both waste haulers and properties are responsible for adequate signs on outdoor collection containers. If you are collecting material for food donation or to feed animals or other organics diversion program options, work with your partners to clearly label designated collection areas and provide program guidelines. Here is an example of the City of Austin compost sign and a custom compost sign made in our SignMaker tool application. Posting signs helps to reduce the risk of contamination and increase program participation. You can use the City of Austin pre-made signs and/or sign maker tool linked in the description below this video. You can also use signs provided by your hauler or haulers, program partners, or you can create your own, as long as they meet the URO requirements. Provide education. All employees, residents, and commercial tenants must receive education about your organics program within 30 days of hire and every year after. Education is also required after service or program changes. For example, if you contract a new hauler, change your container size, the number of pickups you receive, or where you're collecting. Education must be provided electronically or in print and offered in at least 2 languages. Education requirements. When educating employees, residents, and commercial tenants, you must provide information on what materials are accepted in your organics program. Some examples of different education materials you may provide would be an email or letter, training video, brochure or flyer, review of signs, or all of the above. The City of Austin, haulers, and/or your program partners may have resources and training available for you. The What Can I Compost education video in this education video series may be used to train your team if you use a compost program as your diversion option. You must also provide education on where to collect organic materials, including both indoor and outdoor collection bins or stations. If applicable to your program, a map for outdoor collection bin locations should be provided. Finally, you need to document when you educate your employees. You can use the City of Austin's sample training log or sample attendance log to track your training, or you can create your own. Be aware that commercial and multifamily properties are also affected by the URO recycling requirements. You may also be responsible for submitting a recycle plan each year. If your property manager handles the landfill and recycling waste streams, check with them to see if they have submitted a recycle plan on your behalf. You can also use your organics diversion program to help reach the capacity requirements of the URO. Your organics diversion and recycling capacity combined must be equal to or greater than your total on-site landfill service capacity. For example, if you have a 4-yard landfill container serviced once a week, you must divert at least 4 yards of recycling and organics materials combined once a week to meet the capacity requirements. There are several ways to divert organic materials from the landfill. Let's talk about some organics diversion programs you can use to meet the organics diversion requirement of the URO. You can decide what methods work best for your business. Another organics diversion program option is food donation for people. Often called food rescue, your business can partner with a food bank, soup kitchen, pantry, or shelter to donate extra food to those in need. It's important to follow proper food donation guidelines for temperature control, storage, and handling protocols. Not all leftover foods can be donated to feed people, so work closely with your food rescue partners on what is and is not acceptable. It's important to state that food donors are protected by law. In 1996, Texas passed the Good Faith Donor Act, nearly identical to the federal law known as the Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Act. Businesses that donate apparently wholesome foods are not subject to civil or criminal liability. You could also choose to feed animals for your organics diversion program. Donate or partner with a hauler to divert food scraps to feed animals at local farms, zoos, or connect with producers that make animal feed. Determine the amount, what types, and how often you can provide food scraps. Handle food scraps properly and know what is acceptable for animal feed in Texas by following the guidelines of the Swine Health Protection Act and Leftovers for Livestock Legal Guide. Not all leftovers can be used to feed animals, so work closely with your animal feed partners on what is and is not acceptable. Consider alternative programs and developing innovative solutions to divert organic material from the landfill. Is your organic material output another business's input? You can form strategic partnerships to divert your organics materials. Some examples of innovative food waste diversion would be seafood waste bioplastics, reclaimed citrus beer, eggshell-based tableware, juice pulp popsicles. Connect with other businesses who can take your organic waste material and turn it into a resource. An opportunity like this could become available if you offer your organic waste material at the annual Reverse Pitch competition hosted by the City of Austin to support innovation in social enterprise and the circular economy. To meet the organics diversion requirement, you could also offer a composting program at your property. You can compost on-site, collect organics to drop off, or contract a local hauler to pick up the organics materials from your property for composting at a commercial compost facility. You can find a list of licensed haulers and a hauler tip sheet to reference when contracting composting services in the description of this video below. Keep in mind that what is and is not acceptable for composting may vary by hauler, location, and process. Some items like meat, seafood, dairy, and bones, or certified compostable products like utensils, cups, and plates, may not be acceptable for certain types of compost programs. You can use the What Can I Compost video within this educational video series provided by Austin Resource Recovery to help teach your residents, commercial tenants, and employees what items do and don't belong in your composting program. Always double check with your compost hauler for what is and is not acceptable in your program. This is one video within a series of education videos related to zero waste, recycling, organics diversion, circular economy, and more provided by Austin Resource Recovery. If you have any questions, please contact us. You can find more information on our website, austintexas.gov/URO, or you can email city staff at commercialrecycling@austintexas.gov.